What you're looking at is one of the most sought after cars in the country right now, but not the easiest one to get. In fact, you'd be lucky to find one going for its retail price right now. Most of them are going for 1.2 million, but we'll get to that later. This review will be very different from any other review I've done, and I'll explain why during the review. But first, let us get started by starting with the boot scene. 341 liters is your boot. It also has a false floor, but no one is buying this for the boot. This is a performance car. Now, if you're wondering what's going on in this review, remember I was hoping I'd find a Golf R. It didn't happen. So I made contingency plans. I quickly took this video with PA in case I couldn't find a Golf R, so I could make this the Golf R review. As you can see, there isn't really much legroom from where the seat is positioned. So if you're sitting at the back, you will be cramped. There are cup holders, and if you're complaining about being cramped, no one cares because you should just be honored to be sitting in a Golf R as a passenger. Now, if you're wondering what I was doing here on this day, remember in my Golf 8 GTI review, I was here for the advanced driving course. While there, I saw this Golf R and asked to quickly take a video. So, this is your review. Over there is your panoramic sunroof. Now, it is standard. It is not an optional extra. Thank you, VW. We appreciate such acts of kindness. Thank you very much. Those over there are your lights. I must say, I actually love the look of the Golf R. It has a very clean looking design. Over there is the letter R. So people don't think you're driving a GTI, you know. Some people don't know cars. Anyway, let's move over to our 19-inch Estoril alloy wheels with the blue brake calipers. Looks very nice. I open the door. Those are your seats. And as you can see, they have the letter R on them. By the way, if you haven't seen my Tiguan R review, I'll leave a link in the description. But coming back to the Golf R, this is my promise to you. I'll find this car and I'll review it properly for you. If I have to make a new friend who just happens to have a Golf R, I will do it. But for today, this is what we have to work with, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, let's get back to the interior. Okay, downside, I am not a fan of whatever is happening over there. I prefer the gear setup on the Tiguan R. But what I do love in the Golf R is that steering wheel. It's nice to hold, it's sporty, and I like the size of those pedal shifters. So if you press the R button, it will take you to that menu over there where you can select race mode, sport mode, comfort. By the way, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And you also have a digital instrument display. Now let's talk performance. The Golf R comes with a 7-speed DSG gearbox. It has a 2-liter turbocharged engine which produces 235 kilowatts and 400 Newton meters of torque. It'll do 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds. So let's get to the base price of this car. You won't find this car at this price. 912,800 Rand. On finance, that is 17,845 Rand. A full tank will cost you 1,245 Rand. And if you got an insurance premium of 4,000 Rand, it would bring your total cost of ownership to 23,090 Rand. Now, if this was an i30N review, we would be done, but we still have some optional extras. If you haven't seen my i30N review, link in the description. The car is reversing. A rear view camera will cost you 5,000 Rand. If you'd like adaptive cruise control, that's 12,000 Rand. The IQ Light LED matrix is 11,000 Rand. Now, this one extra I call a downside because our performance exhaust, 73,000 Rand. This should just come with the car. It should be standard. It shouldn't be an extra, but what can we do? It's not like you're going to buy a Golf R and not add the exhaust, so you're going to pay that 73,000 Rand. Anyway, there's an extra I've never discussed before. It's called the Black Performance Package. It includes drift mode. Sounds nice, right? You can drift your car. 27,400 Rand, but the other nice thing about it is that it also changes the look of the car. As you'll see in the picture, you now have black alloy wheels and you also have a different spoiler. So for me, this extra with drift mode is unavoidable. You have to get that one. Anyway, last but not least, you need a Harman Kardon sound system. 12,600 Rand. So the total of the extras I've just mentioned is on your screen right now. 141,000 Rand. Which brings the price of the Golf R you would want to 1,053,800 Rand. So on finance, that's an extra 2,757 Rand, which would change your total cost of ownership to 25,847 Rand. So because this car is in such high demand, if you go on any website and search for it, you'll see it's going for around 1.2 million, 1.3 million, and people are still buying them. That's the one nice thing with VW is they hold their value very well, unlike another car I won't mention. So at least you have that comfort. But if you see someone driving around in a Golf R, just know that person probably bought the car cash or is spending at least 25,000 Rand a month paying for it. Either way, that person is some kind of a millionaire. Anyway guys, if you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support local YouTube guys, it's the right thing to do, and this was your 29,000 subscriber special. And please don't forget to check out my sponsor changecars.co.za. But from me to you, I hope you enjoyed this review. Until the next one, take care.